Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress.
Enjoyable moment actually to be up here, but I came up here for a particular reason. This is Megan Schick. If anybody has been coming to my events, yes, you would know that she started with us when she was yay high, 9. And how old are you now, Megan? 28. 28. She's a leukemia survivor. I'm thrilled to have her here again with us. I've written a speech, but I'm just so uncomfortable. So I just want to recognize somebody tonight. There's been, and I'm not going to read the speech, there's been a tremendous, a person who has supported this event, oh my God, ever since I met him in the bank. And he has been my banker, and if you know anything about artists, you know that we're terrible, terrible with money. And I am, you can ask Miss Eileen Butler over here, I am the worst. And so Michael James Manio of Sterling Bank has literally saved my life over and over again with my business account and my personal account. And he became a dear friend of mine, and he has, I felt that he's helped me with this event tremendously, and I wanted to recognize him. We've recognized Dr. Annie Albarian, we've recognized Mrs. Butler, we've recognized Jonna Patterson, Loida Woods and Bob Woods are here, and they're wonderful supporters, and I could go on and on and on. Louise Sorrell, where are you, Louise? Okay, my family's over here, yes. But tonight, we recognize Michael. We give him the Heart of Gold Award for his energy, his enthusiasm, his support, and I love you, Michael, and thank you so much. So please come up and get that.
I pay her to say that.
Hello, darlings. Welcome back. I'm here with Jane Elissa herself at the Jane Elissa Extravaganza. And she's here at this wonderful foundation. It's her organization, and she is receiving a very, very important award.
I'm running for Woman of the Year.
Yes, you're running for Woman of the Year.
And I'm trying to raise as much money as I can to support the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And I need everybody's support to raise money. So we're doing a big benefit here. We have all the Broadway people.
It's wonderful.
Thank you
How
so
many
much.
Broadway stars are in this room?
We have to talk a little low. There's about 10.
10 Broadway
Yes,
stars.
wonderful, wonderful Broadway stars, yes.
Tell my audience who some of them are.
Sean McDermott, Melissa Vandershave, oh my God, I can't, I'm so tired, I'm so sorry, I can't remember. Dale Badway's here, Ken Lundy, give me a minute. I can't remember. Oh, the whole cast of Bonnie and Clyde, that's right, the whole cast of Bonnie and Clyde. Almost, not the 2 leads, but the whole cast, the rest
That is fabulous.
Yes, and they're all performing, and Sean is going to sing This Is the Moment. So I think they're calling me now, so I'm going to have to go.
But before you do,
yes,
I want you to tell my audience, where can we go on the internet to find out more information and where we could support, donate, and participate?
Perfect. Jane Elissa, you go Google my name, Jane Elissa, and then look down, you'll see Leukemia Lymphoma Society, Man and Woman of the Year. You click in, you press donate, and you give us some money.
So more interviews right here at the Jane Elissa Extravaganza. Keep watching. More interviews coming up. Pink Champagne Kisses.
Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go.
Welcome back. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Jane Elissa Extravaganza. And I'm here with this wonderful young lady who is very important, and she's a big supporter. Introduce yourself to the camera, darling.
My name is Marianna Morello. I'm the CEO and President of Manhattan Media Services in New York City. I am a great supporter here of this function, and I'm happy to be here and speak with you today.
Now, I understand that this is one of the biggest advertising companies in the United States.
Well, we have our part. We're pretty big. I don't know if we're the biggest. We're certainly not the biggest.
One of the biggest.
Yes,
One of the
yes,
biggest.
we are.
Tell my audience some of the clients that that you work with.
We work with all the clients you see on TV, which are the DRTV clients like Telebrands, Ideal Village, P90X, this hair you wear. These are just some of the ones that you call 1-800 numbers or go into the internet. And then we work with clients like Patron and Tito's, John Paul Mitchell Hair Care, Sally Hirschberger. These are other branding clients that we have. We have other healthcare clients that we work with, healthcare products. I was the first to launch Natrol, which is a healthcare and vitamin client. I was the first also to launch Better Than Botox.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
I did the first launch for Better Than Botox.
Now, how were you introduced to Jane Elissa?
How I was introduced is through my dear friend, Jeffrey Marcus, who is my attorney and friend, and he is a great supporter of Jane, and that's how I was introduced.
And she's such a dedicated and devoted soul. And
Wonderful.
all the wonderful years that she's been working with this, and she's achieved so much, and now she's being awarded Woman of the Year. How exciting for her.
I think it's beautiful. I think it's a wonderful thing. It's 17 years. My company turns 17 tomorrow, actually, and I'm just very excited about what she's accomplished and how much she's accomplished, and to see these wonderful children who have come through leukemia and are here on the stage.
Performing and enjoying themselves right here in New York.
Absolutely beautiful.
Tell my audience, what's new with your company? What should we be looking out for?
Well, we've ventured out. We do print media, so we do all the backup print media that you see in the magazines and newspapers, direct mail, etc. But we ventured out now into QR codes, those little squiggly boxes that everybody sees in an ad that nobody knows what they are. So we've gone into that, and
Is
we've
there
also,
money in that?
Yes, there is.
Really?
It's amazing, and it's amazing technology called the QR code, quick response code. And also we ventured out into something called ZAD Space. ZAD Space is where a box goes out and your ad goes out on the outside of the box. So instead of being inside the box, you're outside the box. So as you're
Well, they
being...
always tell me to think outside the box.
Think outside the box is ZAD Space, and
Yeah.
ZAD Space is something that I'm promoting, and I'll be out in San Diego promoting that as well. And that's another new part of our company.
So that's very exciting, all these wonderful things that you're doing, and that you're a big supporter of Jane Elissa, and your company is growing and expanding. Tell my audience, where can we go on the internet to find out more information about your company?
Yes, you
Where
can-
can they go on the internet?
And go to our website, which is www.manhmedia.com.
And we'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews right here at the Jane Elissa Extravaganza. Pink champagne kisses. welcome back. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and I'm here with Mitchell Schultz, advertising expert. An advertising expert for many, many years, and he's a big supporter of tonight's event.
Yes, I am.
Tell my audience how long you know Jane Elissa.
I know Jane now for a little over 10 years.
That many years.
Time goes very quickly. I had met her from, I guess it was through a friend of my son's who had a friend who was affiliated with Jane, and that's how we were introduced. And of course, I got invited to one of her beautiful events years ago, and I was very impressed and I was moved. And I decided that, well, I felt good about doing something and making a difference and trying to help. And I've just been with her since that time.
And you've been coming every year.
I've been coming every time she has an event, which you know. I mean,
Yeah.
we've met on occasion.
As a matter of fact, you introduced me to Jane Elissa. This is how I know about her.
I did. I feel good about doing what I can to make a difference, especially with Jane. I lost my oldest friend 4 years ago to leukemia, and I've known others, and I think that Jane has really made a significant difference to help many people. And I think that those out there that hear this, if you're looking for something that's a really worthwhile cause, then look up Jane. You could find Jane Elissa by Googling her name and giving some support and getting behind her efforts right now, making her the Woman of the Year for the Leukemia Foundation. Thank you.
That's wonderful. I want you to tell my audience where we can go to find out more information about you and what you're up to.
Well, I'm up to a few different things. As you know, I now live in Florida. I've left New York 7 years ago. I'm involved in a number of things. I think if you go to my main website, which is Broadway Media, that's www.broadway, that's BROADWAY, media.com. And from there, you'll be able to go to a number of different things that we are involved with and we support. Thank you.
Terrific. Terrific, darling. Give me a kiss. And we'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews right here at the Jane Elissa Extravaganza. Keep watching. More interviews coming up, darlings. Pink champagne kisses.
Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.